ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि गौर प्रेमानंदे। This special kirtan is very high kirtan. At the time of Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, his disciples used to control this kirtan. They always विरोध करते थे। They opposed that you should not do this kirtan. But now going on, because the current cannot be at a place, so tide and time should go away. Anyone cannot check. The Bhaktivinoda Thakur has compiled this song. Almost all the highest pastimes of Krishna has come in this kirtan. What is the meaning of Jamuna Jivan? Jamuna Tatachara. Yamuna Tatachara Ras Rasika Kripa Maya Shri Radha Vallabha Bhakati Vinod. Jamuna Tatachara. What is the meaning of Jamuna Tatachara?
On the bank of the Jamuna river, that Krishna is walking and wandering along the bank.
So what is the meaning?
In all the kunjas which are next to the bank of the Jamuna river.
Jamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Maya. Also Bansi Bhatt on the bank of Jamuna. Bandir Bhatt is also. Almost all the highest places are nearer to either Jamuna or bank of Radha Kund, Shyam Kund. There is a Jamun Bhav mood. What is that mood? Very secret. Especially the devotees who has so much worldly desire, they should not enter. But for advanced devotees, Jamun, what is Jamun mood? Krishna is doing so many pastimes on the bank of Jamuna, especially with gopis. And at that time, their mood means gopis' mood, is called Jamun Bhav. For serving Krishna in that mood, that is called Jamun Bhav mood. So, Krishna is, they are walking, enjoying Ras, playing beautiful pastimes. So if anyone wants to chant there, in that mood is so secret and so high. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that I am taking asray of that Natavar, who is Jashodanandan, who is playing on the banks of Jamuna, taking clothes, everything of gopis, and dancing with them, and tasting ocean of rush, everything. So he is praying that I am taking the asray of that Natvar. Sometimes you can chant name and recite this kirtan also. Yamuna tata charakya gopi vasana hara rasa rasika kripa, and chant Hare Krishna Krishna. These are the process for this. Today is appearance day of Srila Nrsimhadev. He appeared for Prahlad Maharaj. We will explain all these things. You can come nearer. In evening class. Now I am going to the nectar of instruction. Nrsimhadev has not come for Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj is always with Nrsimhadev. So, through Prahlad Maharaj, he will be merciful to all, and it is so that if anyone takes my ashray, shelter, I must protect him from all kinds of obstacles of bhaktis. So, he protected Prahlad Maharaj, but Prahlad Maharaj has never prayed that you should come and protect me. Never. Like Ambarish Maharaj never prayed that, oh Chaksha Sudarshan, come and save me. Krishna is always worried for his devotees. And he has not only two eyes. Top to bottom he has
Full of eyes
only eyes. And ears.
for his devotee.
And that these eyes cannot see here in darkness, very far away, but his eyes can
see
everywhere. There is not a place, any darkness or anywhere, where his eyes cannot penetrate. He will say with lakhs and lakhs eyes everywhere. So he knows that what should I do or not. He is qualified, having all powers, so much merciful. So why we should disturb and worry for this, that, oh Krishna, protect me if anything comes. So always devotees are like Ambarish Maharaj and Prahlad. They never worry for all these things. Only they were worried that, oh, when I will have Krishna service. Only there. Pratimano hatumi
साक्षात ब्रजेंद्र
Brajendra Nandan Bina.
फाटे मोर बुक.
Always this is the problem. How to see Krishna, how to serve him, or to serve his devotees, nothing else. I may ask some question to devotees. You should all be ready. To whom what question will be to ask? I don't know that what question will be. So all should be ready. Text 5 we have done, but something is page 57, last stanza. You should read.
When a person realizes himself in eternal service,
I want to say that you should very carefully hear all these things. Swamiji has written all these things. Arup Goswami has written, or I am explaining, that we should adopt all these things. And we should be established in Shuddha Pure Bhakti. So very minutely and carefully we should hear all these things. I told something last days about name and Diksha. I know that generally so many devotees have all these doubts. What I cleared yesterday. I think that this will go over whole world, all these things, and it can
create a revolution, spiritual revolution.
Though it has been written in his books deeply, Swamiji has written, I only expanded or explained them, but he has written all these things. Rupa Goswami has written. So our duty is to give a proper vision to understand all these things. So when I read this, I think that Rupa Goswami is writing so deeply. So without the help of explanation of any pure devotee like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Swamiji, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti, we cannot realize all these things, though it is in books. And that is why Acharya or any devotee realizes these facts and again writes something. So writing never stops. If Swamiji was there, he has written so many books, more and more. So when a person realizes himself
to be an eternal servitor of Krishna, he loses interest in everything but Krishna's service.
Meaning?
he gives up his desire for sense gratification and just wants to see Krishna.
Only he believes in Krishna service and other things he forgets.
Always thinking of Krishna, devising means by which to spread the holy name of Krishna, he understands that his only business is in spreading the Krishna consciousness movement all over the world. Such a person is recognized...
It is not he will clear it. Afterward he will clear it. The symptom of a pure Vaishnava is business is in spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. What is Krishna consciousness movement? Before Swamiji, this Krishna consciousness was there or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What?
Society of pure devotees.
Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it was there or not?
Yes. Eternal.
It is eternal. Narad Rishi is one of them. Yes, he is the greatest.
It's called
He is the Guru. He is the Guru of...
It's called member.
Life member.
I think anyone cannot cut this argument. Brahma is, or Chaturmukh Brahma is first our Guru. Narad in Krishna consciousness. Vyas, Sukadeva Goswami, after that Suta Goswami, Madhvacharya, Ramanuj, Vishnu Swami, Nimbadi, Ishwar Puripad, Madhvendra Puripad, Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanam, and up to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati and his disciples, bona fide disciples. All are Krishna consciousness. He will clear it afterward. That what is Krishna consciousness? Any sect or any special something? Any group?
It's not sectarian.
Not sectarian. So, anyone is spreading Krishna consciousness all over world.
Such a person is to be recognized as an Uttama Adhikari.
With the very
And his association should be immediately accepted according
Anyone.
to the 6 processes.
not of a special sect, movement or group or anything. Anyone is doing that. But I know that I am not that in that class. I am not. It may be that I am Madhyam Kanishta. Bas. Not more than that. I know it. Sometimes in the stage of Kanishta and sometimes that entering in Madhyam. Madhyam Kanishta.
But we know that you are.
Kanishta could not
You
know
cannot
his-
realize because you are not liberated.
Kanishta does not know his relation, he will not be liberated.
So only
She wants to find another guru. Vichitra.
Maharaj, if you're saying you're a Kanishta, then you cannot tell him he is not liberated.
no, I am not telling this. Acha. Then come to
Oh,
point.
you are revealing your own glories.
So anyone, but if he is actually spreading, but never falling down, and if after some time he falls down, then he comes from Uttamadhikari to fallen stage. A Uttamadhikari cannot fall in any way, in any condition. We must had this idea. If falling down, then he was not Uttam Adhikari. He has told afterward. We will come to this point afterward. So if anyone is bona fide and actually giving inspiration to all, himself he always in the line, then he should be treated like Uttam Adhikari. But some persons, they only preach for their own gain. Even Madhyam Adhikari they are not. And they may fall down. What?
Some gurus are preaching all around the world, making many disciples. Many disciples, they have not fallen, but they do not possess the qualities of Uttama.
He will explain further. Swamiji, I have not to tell anything more. He will explain everything. I follow his light. He is so expert that he will not leave any point to be discussed. Every point. Only I will have to show you that here he is writing.
Indeed, the advanced Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava devotee should be accepted as a spiritual master.
Indeed, advanced Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava
should be accepted as a spiritual master.
Yes. And if he is not, he has some doubts, then not Uttama Adhikari.
Everything that one possesses.
If anyone changes his Siddhant, sometimes sometimes jumping on this branch, sometimes on that, sometimes falling down, again jumping. Established Usva is one. They should always learn this.
Everything one possesses should be offered to him, for it is enjoined that one should deliver whatever he has to the spiritual master. The brahmachari in particular is supposed to beg alms from others and offer them to the spiritual master. However, one should not imitate the behavior of an advanced devotee or Mahabhagavad without being self-realized.
Any advanced devotee like Sukadeva Goswami never takes shoes, so I should not take. This is not good. We should not imitate any Mahabhagavat. Mahabhagavat sometimes turban in a special way. No? Sometimes he wears some sandals, nothing on body, only this. Then a Kanishta Adhikari thinks that anyone can honor if I am taking that process. To attract persons, he wears sandal, wooden sandal, and a mile he can walk, we cannot. But he can, 1 mile, 2 mile he can walk on that. In severe cold he can be with his. We cannot be. But this is imitation. Try to follow inner things. Don't go to external and expose all these things. These are the not systems.
For by such imitation, one will eventually become degraded.
Yes. They will not advance, but they will degrade.
In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami advises the devotee to be intelligent enough.
This is conclusion.
To be intelligent enough to distinguish between the Kanistha Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari. The devotee should also know his own position and should not try to imitate a devotee situated on a higher platform.
Now this is going on. And that is why so much folly. So much folly.
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given some practical hints to the effect that an Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava can be recognized by his ability to convert many fallen souls to Vaishnavism. One should not become a spiritual master unless he has attained the platform of Uttama Adhikari.
What it means?
If one is still a Madhyama or Kanistha, he shouldn't become a spiritual master.
Govindapal Prabhu. That's one.
A person's adhikar is always determined by faith.
Yes.
Prabhupada quoted earlier Madhya Lila to that effect. And as the faith increases, the adhikar increases up to Uttam. Madhyam adhikari, his faith is limited, only to see Krishna in one place. That's Kanistha adhikari. Madhyam adhikari, his faith grows and he can see, by discrimination, he can see how to deal with people, but Uttam adhikar means that he sees everything Krishna and everybody, as we discussed yesterday, he sees everything Krishna and everybody as...
Everything is Krishna. Everything in Krishna.
in Krishna.
Yes.
And everyone worshipping Krishna as he worships his own Istadev in his mood.
Yes.
So that is the Uttamadhikari who we should take shelter of.
One should not become a spiritual master unless he has attained the platform of Uttamadhikari. He cannot answer the questions. He cannot
Clear the doubts.
if the two things are opposite,
Reconcile.
he cannot reconcile. Those who are in dilemma, what to do or not to do, how they can help his devotees. So, he is telling like this, when you have attained the platform of Uttamadhikari, he can initiate. And actually he is qualified to preach. Otherwise he can be involved in all these things. We are seeing all these things. Someone makes disciples, and a very beautiful devotee, lady devotee came, and he involves and gives all these things, and with marry or not marry he goes anywhere. There are so many, not only example. He is involved in money and praise, self-praise and all the others. A neophyte Vaishnava,
A neophyte Vaishnava or a Vaishnava situated on the intermediate platform can also accept disciples.
what he is telling. But
such disciples must be on the same platform, and it should be understood that they cannot advance very well towards the ultimate goal of life under his insufficient guidance.
yes.
Therefore, a disciple should be careful.
No. We should explain something here. So Uttamadhikari like Narad and all others are actually Guru. But sometimes a Madhyamadhikari or a Guru being Uttamadhikari, he comes in the stage of Madhyamadhikari. When he is bona fide in all kinds of Siddhant, Shastra Siddhant, and his Shraddha is so strong, And perhaps this stage is Madhyam Madhyam or Madhyam Uttam. In this stage he can initiate some unlimited, not so much, and be very carefully that he should, they cannot,
Advance very well.
no, such disciples must be on the same platform. What platform?
The Madhyam platform.
I am always in Madhyam. I am not high. I cannot help them, my disciples, so much. He should understand. There are no such high class of Vaishnavas. So I am giving letters like peon,
Postman.
like postman. They should understand there is stage where they are standing. So they should not be proud that I am making lakhs and lakhs disciples. Then he is fallen soul. And he must fall. He is fallen what to fall. If he is humble, he may advance into Uttamadhikari and he will be. Surely in very soon he will be like that. To preach and to initiate. And it should be understood that they cannot advance very well towards ultimate goal of life under his insufficient guidance. Anyone cannot go. They cannot advance. He should know who. Those who are giving initiation. And he should not be proud that I am same as Nityananda Prabhu. And you should obey me like Nityananda Prabhu. This will be offense. He should know that I am not like Rupa Goswami, like Nityananda Prabhu. He should not have this
Right.
false
Right.
pride. He should not. He always should realize his own position. He should pray and know that, oh, I am helping them. But we see that so many disciples are there and Guru is there, and after that he made about 2,000 disciples and he becomes himself Bhagavan or anyone, and after that what became? Went to hell. So we should not think that, oh, think me as as Nityananda, Sakshat Haritvena Samastasa. I am that person. Sakshat Haritvena. But actually, a guru who is sincere, he will not think like this. He will think like a messenger of Nityananda Prabhu. He should think. He should not tell that I am the same person, I will come again and again and I will take you to there. He will not tell like this. Nityananda Prabhu can tell, Uttamadhikari can tell this. So don't imitate that I am Uttamadhikari. Then why? I heard that a disciple took sword and he wanted to kill him.
Guru, spiritual master.
Spiritual. And he gave a knife here. Why? And at the time of Gurudev, he is himself initiating so many. Without order. Why? So, this is very bad things. So we cannot, they cannot advance very well. He should know. So, I should take shelter or guidance of any advanced spiritual master. And then he will not do anything against high classes of Vaishnavas. But If he is not so, then he will make so many offenses in the higher lotus feet of higher devotees. He is bound to do. Therefore, disciples should be careful to accept Uttamadhikari as a spiritual master. So we should be very, very careful in these things. Then come in text 6. Drishtais स्वभाव जनितैश्च वपुषस्य दोषैर् न प्रकृतत्वमिह भक्त जनस्य पश्येत् गंगां भसानु खलु बद फेनु पंकैर् ब्रह्म द्रवत्तमपगच्छति नीरधर्मै दृष्टै स्वभाव जनितैश्च वपुषस्य दोषैर्. So first we should try to honor 3 classes of Vaishnava. That it has been explained. Krishna iti jasya giring tang manasadriyata. Those who are taking one name, even they should be respected. Whether he is our God brother or anywhere, he should be Vaishnava. We should treat and honor him as a Vaishnava. In case he is not our God brother, then what should we do? Should we try to take his neck here and to, go away from here. Don't come in our territory. And he will pass out of that way. Anyone should not go to this person. He is out of our
Line.
boundary. He is not the Guru of, or in the line of our Guru. Whether he will be very, very high class of devotee. So, we should honor all these things what it has been explaining. So those who are taking one name, they should be honored with mind. And those who are initiated actually and chanting names, and they have been initiated and chanting name always, they should be honored by mind and also by body, mind and speech. And those who are more higher, not criticizing anyone, having no unearths, no unearths, not having ninda,
Offense.
Criticizing.
no dvesh at all,
Envious.
envious. Out of that they are. And always chanting and remembering the pastimes of Krishna, Ashtakali Leela. They should be honored with heart, core of heart. Give your head, heart, everything in that person's lotus feet and serve. Serve his speeches, serve his lotus feet, everything. Krishna bhakti rasbhavitamati kriyatam kutopi labhyate tatra lolnamapamulyame kalam janma kotis. By serving him, you can have a very thick greed in a spontaneous service of Krishna. It will certainly come. Then he is telling that if a Vaishnava is in that standard, but Kanishta Adhikari cannot distinguish that whether he is Uttamadhikari, Madhyamadhikari or Kanishta Adhikari. Madhyamadhikari can realize this thing. But sometimes he may misguide. If he will see a very beautiful young, energetic person chanting or delivering speeches, he may think that, oh, he is very bona fide Guru Vaishnava. And if more advanced, like Ashtavakra, and he is preaching, but he is so ugly, his voice that is not so sweet, he will think that, oh, he is bogus person. So for them, he is telling, Drishtai Shobhav Janitai Vapusascha Doshai Na Prakrititvam Iha Bhakta Janasya Pasyet Ganga Bhasang Na Khalu Buddha Buddha Pain Pankai Brahma Dvatvam Apagacchati Niru Dharmai. You can read the translation.
Being situated in his original Krishna conscious position, a pure devotee does not identify with the body. Such a devotee should not be seen from a materialistic point of view. Indeed, one should overlook a devotee's having a body born in a low family.
You should know here one thing. A low class of devotee, he does not think anything from the view of Paramarthik, spiritual vision. He becomes sometimes against any pure devotee only with the views of worldly things, material things. So he should be careful, very, very careful. On Vaishnava, we should not have worldly vision. And he is warning in this sloka. Go on.
So one should overlook a devotee's having a body born in a low family, a body with a bad complexion, a deformed body, or a diseased or infirm body. According to
once, chalo, you should read over then.
Same thing.
After that, you should read.
According to ordinary vision, such imperfections may seem prominent in the body of a pure devotee. But despite such seeming defects, the body of a pure devotee cannot be polluted. It is exactly like the waters of the Ganges, which sometimes during the rainy season are full of bubbles, foam and mud. The Ganges waters do not become polluted. Those who are advanced in spiritual understanding will bathe in the Ganges without considering the condition of the water.
Once a rishi named Ashtavakra went in the council of Maharaj Janak, so learned and jnani. So many rishis and muni of high class, Brahmavadi, realizing Brahma, were there. And this Ashtavakra was crooked from all body. Here, there, everything. Taking a stick with a very, bade kashta se,
Great with difficulties.
बड़े कष्ट से आया.
Great difficulty.
अच्छा. Anyhow he came. He traveled the path of one day in 1 month. Understand?
Very slowly.
Anyhow, coming. No help. But he came to the council of Maharaj Janak. Seeing him, all began to laugh. Maharaj Janak also laughed. Oh, this person is so desperate that here are so many Latin councils, and without any fear he entered. His skin is so dark, rough and black. Here something crooked, here something crooked, mouth is crooked, everything. But how he dared to come here? No good clothes, nothing. There were some, forts? Cracks. All began to laugh. For a moment he was silent, but after that he also laughed so much more than them. Then all were struck dumb. Why he is laughing? Their laughing was stopped. Then Maharaj Janak came to him and told, "Who are you and why you are laughing so?" He told that, "Who am I? I will tell further, afterward. But I am laughing. But I am not laughing, I am weeping, crying. Very far away I am coming, and you are seeing my position. I cannot walk. But I came here only to see the counsels of Maharaj Janak, so learned, I have heard. He are a Brahmagani like Jagyabalka and all others. But at that time Jagyabalka was not there. So I came to hear their discourses and teachings. But here I have become hopeless." Maharaj Janak, "Why you have become hopeless? All are so learned." He told us, "I am not seeing anyone learned, but I am saying that all are here."
Cobblers.
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 Cobblers. Cobblers means?
Shoemakers.
Then he became grave, Maharaj Janak, and told us, "All there are cobblers." Cobblers, not cobblers. Why not? All are cobblers. Totally all. You are not saying that there are so much learned persons coming in the Brahmin Bansa and so learned, Brahmavadi Rishi? No. And there's all are cobblers. Why? Like cobblers work from skins. They only, this skin is so chrome leather. This is what leather?
High quality.
Good quality.
Good quality, whether it is chrome or not, or what. So they are of same class.
Skin.
They cannot see whether Atma is pure or not. They cannot realize Atma and Paramatma. Only bodies, this is skin. They are expert in skin, but not expert in Atma. Then all became ashamed, and at once Maharaj Janak came in the lotus feet of that Rishi, and he took him on his
own thorn.
throne and began to apologize. Here same thing. You should not apply our worldly vision to any devotees. Always be careful. Don't criticize any Vaishnava for your body's gain or mental gain. For money, for reputation, for any other things. But we are doing like so. If a devotee will come and influence this area, then we will have nothing to gain, no money, no disciple, nothing. And then it is a very, very harmful for us. So we should make something like this. This is only this view, not Swamiji view. Then purport, you come to 63, last stanza.
If we consider the bodily defects of a Vaishnava, we should understand that we are committing an offense at the lotus feet of the Vaishnava.
We should always be careful for this.
An offense at the lotus feet of a Vaishnava is very serious. Indeed, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has described this offense as Hati Mata, the mad elephant offense. A mad elephant can create a disaster, especially when it enters into a nicely trimmed garden. One should therefore be very careful not to commit any offense against the Vaishnava. Every devotee should be ready to take instructions from a superior Vaishnava, and a superior Vaishnava must be ready to help an inferior Vaishnava in all respects.
He has told all things for devotees who are sadhak in lower grade and the sadhak of upper grade. Those who is initiating and those who are initiated. For both. Every devotee should be ready to take instruction from a superior Vaishnava. And a superior Vaishnava must be ready to help inferior Vaishnava. This is the symptom of Uttam Madhyam Adhikari. Madhyam Adhikari. And if he is not doing, then he is doing offenses. He should do like this. One is superior or inferior according to his spiritual development in Krishna consciousness. Where is superiority or inferiority? We should always, if you are Madhyam Adhikari, you should always consider this. Then you can progress. Or otherwise your progress will be stopped. So always be careful about this thing. And then
one is forbidden to observe the activities of a pure Vaishnava from a material point of view.
But now we are seeing like this. We should change this view if we want to advance. And if we are not changing, then making more offenses. And at last we will be ruined. Then?
For the neophyte especially, considering a pure devotee from a material point of view is very injurious.
For neophyte especially, considering a pure devotee from a material point of view is very injurious. One should
therefore avoid observing a pure devotee externally, but should try to see the internal features and understand how he is engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord.
He should always be careful and see how he is engaged in his transcendental loving services of Krishna. But he is offending, always offending nature. He cannot have this vision of seeing any Vaishnava. But we should try.
In this way one can avoid seeing the pure devotee from a material point of view, and thus we can gradually become a purified devotee. One can gradually become a purified devotee himself.
Go on.
Those who think that Krishna consciousness is limited
this very important thing.
to a certain
I have
section,
lined. You should also line. Underline. Those who
think that Krishna
be
consciousness
like a liberal view that Narada is in Krishna consciousness. Vyas is in that. All the Vaishnava like Ramanuja, Vishnu Swami, Nimbaditya, their disciples, all are Krishna consciousness. Oh, there are something, Vaishistya, speciality. This is another thing. We will have some more honor, but we will have to honor all. No? So, those who think that Krishna consciousness is limited to a certain section of people, They are wrong. Again, go on.
For a certain section of
Certain section of devotees only. Oh, we only. And all are rejected. We should not have any Sangha association of this. Very wrong thing. If you cannot associate, then you can have honor. What harm to have honor to them? Don't dishonor. You should honor. It is okay that if it is in line, in same what I want, Swajati Snigdha Ashay. We should associate with the devotees who is Snigdha Swajatiya. Swajatiya means same. What I want, what is the object of mine, is in the line of same. Like I want to be a friend of Krishna, he should be like this. I want to be in the line of Rupa Goswami, I will see that he is more superior than me, but in this line. In the line of Srila Rupa Goswami. Then we should associate with him always, with very honor. But don't dishonor anyone. Guru Goste Gostale Susujane Bhusurugane. Even the Brahmins who are living in Vrindavan don't dishonor. If they are not one-ended in Krishna, sometimes they worship Vishnu, Vaikuntha, Dwarkadhish, Krishna. In the same line, no harm. They are having something. We should not dishonor or make any offense. But we cannot associate with them because they are not in the line of Rupa Goswami. So this is all right. But, oh, go on, we cannot meet with you. This is very offensive. It will harm our bhakti. Then, go on. So, those who think that Krishna consciousness is limited to a certain section of people, a certain section of devotee, we are ISKCON, all others are not ISKCON, then what will be? And that is going on in this time. And that is why a very problem for them. Or a, go on, certain
tract of land are generally prone to see the external features of the
What is the meaning of certain tract of land?
area of land, America or Europe.
No.
You cannot come here. This is our land.
Zone.
Territory.
They should understand these things. And then we will be qualified to preach or to have anything. Then they will practically and sincerely Vaishnava. Anyone. So we will have to change our this vision. Go on.
So they are prone to see the external features of the devotee. Such neophytes, unable to appreciate the exalted service of the advanced devotee, try to bring the Mahabhagavat to their platform.
What is the meaning?
They see that he has
Mahabhagavat is also in my platform. I have envy, he has also envy. I am thief, so he is thief. Everything like him.
Which I am thinking, everyone must think same.
Also I can control him also. This is very big offenses.
We experience such difficulty in propagating this Krishna consciousness all over the world. Unfortunately, we are surrounded by neophyte godbrothers who do not appreciate
He had told neophyte. They don't know all these things. Siddhant, actually. What is Vaishnava that they are not doing? Only they have heard that mantra. But actually they are not Vaishnava, Madhyamadhikari. And that is why they are doing wrong. He has some experience, and that is why. he is saying that some God brothers are quarreling within them, not honoring high classes of Vaishnava. That not understanding what he is doing. Swamiji himself. Someone criticize him in any way. So he is telling to beware for their disciples and to be careful. Go on.
Who do not appreciate the extraordinary activities
Yes.
of spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world. They simply try to bring us to their platform, and they try to criticize us in every respect.
The same position is now. Same position. So we should be very careful about these things.
We very much regret their naive activities and poor fund of knowledge. An empowered person who is actually engaged in the confidential service of the Lord should not be treated as an ordinary human being. For it is stated that unless one is empowered by Krishna, one cannot spread the Krishna consciousness movement all over the world.
Go on.
When one thus criticizes a pure devotee, he commits an offense. Vaishnava.
When one thus criticizes a pure devotee, he commits an offense. Vaishnava aparad. Go on. This is very destructive and dangerous for those who desire to advance in Krishna consciousness. They cannot progress. Where there is envy and worldly vision, material vision, they are bound to do so. So sometimes Acharya like Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati and all descend to this world.
A person cannot derive any spiritual benefit when he offends the lotus feet of a Vaishnava. Everyone should therefore be very careful not to be jealous of an empowered Vaishnava or a Shuddha Vaishnava.
They shouldn't endure. They shouldn't have a little smell of envy. You should always be careful. Don't have envy. Be liberated. Be
Liberal. Broad-minded.
broad-minded. Try to honor. Not try. You should honor all Vaishnavas. Don't criticize them. If you cannot associate, no harm, but don't dishonor. If Vaishnava is, he knows that Vaishnava is doing some bad things. He is going to prostitute. He is mixing with bad society. He should not associate with him, but don't dishonor him. Otherwise his bad qualities will come in you. Go on.
It is also an offense to consider an empowered Vaishnava an object of disciplinary action.
Disciplinary action. What is the meaning, Prabhu? What is the meaning?
Actually, Vaishnavas are to be honored in all cases, and never are we to be in a critical mood of any of them. So it's not our duty. They are all belonging to Krishna, and they're all Krishna is taking care of everyone. It's not our duty to criticize or to rebuke them in these ways.
An object of disciplinary action. What?
It's not
Specifically, before I stated that an empowered person who is actually engaged in the confidential service of the Lord should not be treated as an ordinary human being. For it is stated that unless one is empowered by Krishna, one cannot spread the Krishna conscious movement. So this is speaking about Uttam Bhagavat, that such person should not be considered the object of discipline. Rather, such person is directly empowered
We
by the
should
Supreme Lord.
control them by disciplic
Rules and regulations.
rules and regulations. Oh, you should come. We have made some rules, so you should follow.
To obey our restrictions.
Sukdev Goswami, come on, come on. You should first take your clothes and have a tilak and a tulsi mala, otherwise we will not hear you. And go from here. And to control him. Haridas Thakur, have you accepted any guru from whom you have taken initiation? What he will tell? He will smile that he don't know anything and he wants to control me. So don't give any instruction to them. Don't give any advice to them. If you want to gain something, don't advise. Don't control them. I know that a Kanishta Adhikari, he wants to control Madhyam and Uttam. Sometimes Madhyam also. By ignorance, he wants to control. Oh, you should do like this. I've heard from Swamiji. He was in a very worry mood, and he told me that now I am controlled. So many persons want to control me. So many things that I don't want to explain here. But we should be careful. It is offensive to try.
It is offensive to try to give him advice or to correct him.
Now you are correcting this. Oh, Gurudev should be corrected. He should be advised. He does not know worldly things. He has no knowledge. He had not gone to Oxford University or here. He has only gone to Haridas Thakur University and the school of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He does not know etiquettes and all this. Gurudev in Oxford University. So I know much more all these things. You only know how to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And to tell Hari Katha. It will not do. So sometimes you should follow me. Don't give advice. There was an old person in our mutt. His name was Muni Maharaj. He took sannyas with Swami Maharaj. His age was 100. Once he was sitting in a very little room, attached to my room. He was very much helpful for me, and always he helped me, and I also served him whole life. He was telling that all knows me that he is a very old Giddha.
Vulture.
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 Like this. Bird.
Yes, sir. Very old. He cannot move, he cannot do anything. Useless person. But I am here and looking like this. I know everything because I was expert in all these things. Huh? I know all these things. So he was telling so many things to me that they think me also like them. They want to regulate me. They don't know me. So smiling. But he was worried for this. So we should be very careful for these things. And then, very important lines he is giving instruction. We should try to follow if we want to progress our bhakti. This is called Ishtagoshti. I am saying that no one is sleeping, all are inspired, all are seeing, hearing from 10 or 20 years always. But some are in very, very condition. They cannot follow these instructions. But they should try. Then, again that line.
It is offensive to try to give him advice or to correct him.
Don't try to give any advice to your superiors. They are superior in all way. Not in spirituality, but also in worldly things.
One can distinguish between a neophyte Vaishnava and an advanced Vaishnava by their activities.
Not so all. Those who are Madhyamadhikari and who are sincere, they can. Otherwise they cannot. They will think that I am only advanced and all are inferior, he will think. But an advanced devotee will think I am inferior and all are advanced. The advanced
Vaishnava is always situated as the spiritual master, and the neophyte is always considered his disciple.
We should think like this. Always we should think his disciple.
The spiritual master must not be subjected.
I saw Swamiji. He was preaching all over world. He has written so many books. Chaitanya Chaitamrita, explained Chaitanya Chaitamrita, published in about 60 languages. Gita as it is, and thousands of disciples he made. But he was weeping at the time of departure of my Gurudev. When our Guru Maharaj departed from this world, he was weeping and he wrote letter. And he wrote that verse with some change. Vairagya bhakti rasam prayatni apayan manan bhipsham andam kripam buddhija parad dukkha dukhi kesavam aham prapadde. Keep this. He changed the name of Sanatana Goswami, and in his name, in spite of, he added our Guru Maharaj. How he is honoring his Sannyas Guru. He was not disciples of my Gurudev, but he was Sannyas. Our Gurudev has given him Sannyas, and he always treated him like his Siksha Guru, to him, Siddha Maharaj and so many. So he was always had given honor to all the Vaishnava. And the last date, last night, when he took my hands and told, I have done so many mistakes, offenses in the lotus feet of Vaishnava. I have told so many things that I should not have told. So please you should excuse me. I am his Shiksha Shishya, so lower, and he taking my hands and weeping, and he told to me that excuse me. How he is liberal, how he is humble. A general person cannot do this. Because of false ego, he has no false ego. Realize soul, that is why he is advising us not to do like this. Be always. He told also that you should convey this prayer to all my God brothers. I may have told, I don't know, you cannot tell it like this. You cannot mean. But anyone can tell. For some reason, and if you have told anything, it is not offensive. So, he is telling this thing. The spiritual master must not be
subjected to the advice of the disciple.
Mane? What is the meaning?
The disciple should advise.
What?
The spiritual master is not under the jurisdiction or control of the disciples. He is not subject to their advice.
More clear?
So, disciple, he may offer something for consideration of spiritual master, but spiritual master is not obliged to take.
Yes. He is further. Go on. The spiritual master must not be
Subjected to the advice of the disciple, nor should a spiritual master be obliged to take instructions from those who are not his disciples.
What is the meaning? What is?
That the spiritual master, he does not require to accept the advice of his disciple. If his disciple wants to give him advice, he does not require to accept that. Nor if someone is not his disciple, and if someone is not the disciple of the Guru, but he also still wants to give advice to Guru, Guru does not require to accept his advice.
Yes. So, we should be very careful about these things. And this is called nectar of instructions. Then final word.
This is the sum and substance of Srila Rupa Goswami's advice in the 6th verse.
Yes. Gaur Premanand. Now, one kirtan.
Just one question. This part where it was described that if one tries to advise somebody who is empowered, so can we understand that if somebody is, you can see somebody is empowered, they're self-effulgent, so then all Vaishnavas, they should accept.
I could not understand.
For instance, if by one's activities of spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world and inspiring devotees, then one can see that one is self-effulgent. Srila Prabhupada would say a self-effulgent acharya. So then if somebody tries to limit or regulate, then they're making very big aparad. But rather, they should appreciate when somebody is empowered and has been given that position by Krishna.
Yes.
And should follow.
Yes, he should follow.
So this is the understanding. So this is, we can understand like this?
Yes. Okay. I will tell further. Now time is over. I will hear also about this and I will tell something. Gaur Premanand. Class will be begun from 5, some kirtan, and after that classes, and after that just about 6:30. How much will take drama?
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Fasting.
7 o'clock Mahaprasad. Because many
Anukalpa.
Anyone wants to take Ankalp, they can take Ankalp, no harm. Vegetables, fruits and anything. Water. Not so much control. Any kirtan. Jai Radha Madhava. Ito Nisingha Parato Nisingha 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 Jato Shavakara Kamala Bhagavad